I'm gonna get high right now and Google some stuff, and you're gonna watch it and hopefully learn things too, but I will forget everything I did. Welcome to Higher Learning. How does the brain work? The cerebral cortex. Yes. Frontal lobes, the front part. The cerebellum. Fuck yeah, Zazie. Top. So I guess the spinal cord really is just there to, from the brain, right? It's for the brain to be like, all the stuff, here's all the information. Give me information, I'll give you information. Give me information, I give you information. Give me information, I give you. That's just what it's doing. That's just what it's doing at all times. Kind of what we're doing right now, but way slower, like way shittier. Dendrites receive incoming messages from other nerve cells. You know those moments when you read the words and then the words just kind of do this? Blah, 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 blah. Nerve cells. Neurons. Did I write nerves? Neurons is a word I definitely knew, and I did not remember whatsoever. Interconnected with each other, neurons are able to provide efficient, lightning-fast communication. Okay, so the more couriers. That's so fast. What's the olive here in the middle? Is that all of the cell? What does a neuron actually look like? This has got to be real. According to this meme. God, the internet. Like I believe that. That's the worst part about the internet. I see that and I go, yeah, I believe that. Who knows? That's not real research. And we're all about real research here. Pass through the synapses, the gap. Oh, I remember this. The release of neurotransmitters, chemicals that act as messengers. Yes, I do remember this. This process repeats from neuron to neuron as the impulse travels to its destination. A web of communication that allows you to move, think, feel, and communicate. 100% of life for us is those fucking neurotransmitters just give me information, I'll give you information. Give me information, I give you information. Just firing all over. And I just wasted all that wild, amazing, crazy energy that the neurotransmitters doing. I was wasted at doing that. That's the end of the slideshow. So I guess that's all there is to know about brains. Thank you for watching. Golgi apparatus. You guys. I didn't write that earlier, but my brain just went, you know that word. I learned that in that class. And I guess learned it. I didn't. Because I didn't remember it. Looks like a shitty weed. That's what I see. Like tumbleweed, I guess. Like that kind of deserty, just dead thing. Okay, so let's see how we did. I said there were brain cells. That is correct. Give me some fucking applause. Some kudos for remembering that there are brain cells. Welcome to the show where you watch me actively lose them. Stem cells. Nope, that's wrong. Our stem cells in the brain. So I'm gonna say no, I got that wrong, but technically they are, guess, in the brain. You know what I was doing? I just realized I was doing brain stem and just kind of combining those words because I knew there were cells and I knew there was a stem. So moving on. Nerves. Boom, got it right. Nerve cells. I didn't write nerve cells, but what gives a shit? That's right. More applause. I desire it for my self-worth. Signals are sent to the brain and then back to where the signal came from or something. That's what the neurons do, right? Neurons? Yeah, I wrote that. They send messages. I didn't find anything to do with this. Where does the funny live in your brain? But it is thought that the frontal lobe at the very front of the brain, which determines our emotional responses, plays a part. This part is funny. Feels like pasta. Again, I know that's correct, but for the audience at home, we're going to Google it anyway. You know what? We won't lead the question here. What does the brain feel like? Some neurosurgeons describe the texture of a living brain as that of toothpaste. Living brain. I touched a dead one. The brain doesn't spread like toothpaste. It adheres to your fingers in the way toothpaste does. Consider 80% of the contents of your cranium is brain, while equal amounts blood and cerebrospinal fluid. That made me lay ahead of just saying it. I didn't realize how much I don't like hearing about my innards stuff. I forgot. Maybe that's why I failed neuroscience. 1.7 liters are not quite enough to fill a 2-liter soda bottle. Whoa. Fluid in your brain would fill a 2-liter soda bottle of Pepsi. That's a fun joke for all you soda heads out there. Does the brain feel like pasta? A lot of brain fog and pasta. People eating a lot of pasta and thinking, my brain hurts to work. I ate too much spaghetti and now my brain poop. She said the liquid though, so a dead brain, I'm gonna say, is correctly stated, feels like pasta. You want wrinkles, baby. I don't know if we learned that. Do I want my brain to be smooth? Is it bad if your brain is smooth? The brain starts to fold during fetal development, but some babies develop a rare condition known as lyssencephaly. Brains don't fold properly and remain smooth. This condition can affect a baby's neural function and symptoms can be severe. Oh, that sucks. Here we go. This is what we all want to know. Does the brain mean you? Do more brain wrinkles mean you are smarter? Human intelligence appears to be related to the bunching of brain cells and the formation of complex links between them. Only rare disease that we learned. Lyssencephaly. Lyssencephaly. Oh, wow. I was wrong. Per usual. Listen carefully. You don't want lyssencephaly. So yeah, I was right. You want the wrinkles, baby. Especially as a baby. Oh, God. You don't want lyssencephaly. Smooth brain, commonly known as smooth brain. We got to get a better name for that. We only use some of the brain. Do we only use 10% of the brain? Do humans only use 10 of their brain? 10% myth was also debunked. One common brain imaging technique called functional magnetic resonance. Oh, I was like, what is that? MRI, an fMRI, can measure activity in the brain while a person is performing different tasks. Oh, is that cool fucking hat? Like this. This is a real picture that I found of it. Turns out, though, that we use virtually every part of the brain and that most of the brain is active almost all of the time. Let's put it this way. The brain represents 3% of the body weight and uses 20% of the body's energy. Did you guys know that shit? Wild. Folks, we're right. Unless you're Bradley Cooper, don't have to look that up. We know it's true. So we're going to review what we learned. Brain is fast. It chooses sides, controlled by opposite side, which is, I don't know why it does that, but it does, and we accept that. Brainstem controls heart, blood, and stuff, and sleeping too. Hippos control different stuff. Also true. Neurons, they send the messages, and there are so many kinds of neurons. There's fluid in your brain. Oh yeah, that terrible, weird fact. This is what neurons look like. Pretty cool. And that's pretty much it. That's how a brain works. Kinda. I feel like I learned a lot, and I will most definitely forget all of it again. Thanks for coming with me on that wild ride. Also, please look at the links that I put. We have to decriminalize drugs and work from a treatment first stance. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. We cheered. We laughed. We can do those at the same time, evidently. That's the end. I'm going to go lay down because I'm still pretty high. The sleeping is controlled by the one of them. I think I wrote that. Did I write that? The brainstem. I'm going to go put my brainstem to work and eat some Oreos probably. No, I ate them all. Is any of this going to be funny?